Hey, what's up? I'm Joe. This is Matsuxo, and let's talk audio. So there's a couple different ways that you can record audio when you're recording a video like this, and I want to kind of go over just the 3 simple ones, and I want to do it in like less than 5 minutes. So if you're cool with that, let's get into it. Right now, I'm actually recording through what's called a shotgun mic, and it's actually mounted to my camera. It has some goods and it has some bads. Working with a shotgun mic attached to your camera has its benefits, but also can have its cons. It really just depends on your setup. So for someone like me who's using an adapted glass, I actually have an older F-mount glass on my Nikon. It's a Z-mount. And one of the things that you'll notice is if you listen very closely, you can hear the focus breathing when the focus is shifting between stuff in the foreground and stuff in the background. And that's being picked up only because of the shotgun mic being placed on top of the camera. Now, there is another way you can record, and that's using a wireless mic. So let's go ahead and get that wireless mic attached. So now we're going to go ahead and use this wireless mic. The nice benefit of using a wireless mic like this is that I can hold it and I don't have any kind of like wires between myself and the camera. So some of the scenarios in which you would use a wireless mic, if you have another cameraman and you're maybe doing interview style and you're having this hooked up to a stand, or maybe you cannot have wires between yourself, or maybe you're recording, other individuals and you need this to be, attached to them, maybe with something like a lav mic like this. You can plug the lav mic to this, and then this is just going to keep free, disconnected from your subjects and your camera. So another option is using your phone. So I'm actually using my phone right now. So this is one way you could use, not necessarily use your phone, but you could use a recorder device like a Zoom recorder or hook up a mic to an external audio track. And the idea is you're going to take this audio and use your editing platform or editing software to combine the audio with the video. Now, in order to do this, you still need to use some kind of microphone. So you're going to use something like your onboard mic on your camera to record everything. Or in this case, I'm still recording everything using this wireless mic. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to clip both audios. So right now you can here's everything coming from the phone, and here's everything coming from the mic. With the magic of software, I'm going to use my iPhone's audio and override my camera's audio, and it'll be synced. So now, and again, you can use this as a wireless option, and depending on if you have a good recorder or something like that, it's an option. A lot of people don't necessarily do it so much anymore because they'll use something that's attached, whether like an attached mic, a shotgun mic, or even a lav mic or a wireless mic like this. But it's still an option to have, especially depending if maybe the batteries die, and here's your backup. When in doubt, you still have the microphones on your camera as well. They're going to be as good, but they're not going to be as great. And really it's because of where the mics are placed. Sometimes they're not the highest of quality. And depending on the environment, you may get a lot of the room sound or just the background sound. Nowadays, there's a lot of AI software built into cameras where it can clean up the audio, or you could pull the audio, send it through a processor, and then pull it back in. It's a lot of work, but sometimes is the work worth the hassle? If I had a preference, I'm going to use a wireless just because it makes sense for me and my setup. But those were the different options that you could use to record your audio for your videos. Now, don't break the bank. You always want to get with what you can afford. But hopefully you found this video helpful and give you some ideas. At least to give you a better decision on what you want to choose for your setup. Alright, my camera's about to die, so I'm going to wrap it up. This is Joe. You've been watching Matsuxo. I'll catch you on my next video. See ya.